If you're Australian and grew up in the 90s or early 2000s, you most likely remember these ads on your late night or daytime television.
Hi, the Australian Psychic Expo is back, and this year it's more fantabulous than ever. I just know you'll love it as much as I do.
If you do remember these ads, you probably also remember having your waking dreams or nightmares consumed by the incredibly catchy and effective taglines of
Fantabulous!
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 Fantabulous! Fantabulous!
Fantabulous!
Fantabulous!
See you at the expo.
See you at the expo!
See you at the expo.
See you at the expo!
But have you ever wondered, what actually goes on at the expo? What is the story behind it all? Well, if so, buckle up your boots and get ready for an adventure into the unknown. As this week we interview the brains behind it all, Konnie and John Gold. They have owned and operated the Australian Psychic Expo for a staggering 900 plus events over more than 20 years. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, and we will see you at the expo. Fantabulous.
We are the Pod Gods, and we're broadcasting to you.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, welcome to Pod Gods. We've got a special interview today. If you'd like to welcome the wonderful Konnie Gold of the Australian Psychic Expo. She's the organizer and creator. Do you want to say hello, Konnie?
Hello, and I'm not the creator, my husband is.
Oh, okay. All right,
really?
There we go.
Yes,
So it's a
All right.
family of psychics or passionate psychics.
that's right.
Oh, unreal.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just kick us off with explaining, obviously, you probably find it a bit strange that we've got in touch with you. I'll explain sort of why we wanted to get you here. So we've, I live in the UK now, but I grew up in Australia, and Christian's my best mate sort of thing from childhood.
Right.
And we used to have like sleepovers and be staying up quite late watching SBS at night and stuff. And we came across your ads. I don't know, we just fell in love with them really. Yeah, I don't know, we started referencing it a lot in just our spare time and things, and we always said we'd really like to go to the expo one day, and we didn't ever think that that it would end, to be honest. We didn't really foresee that coming. Excuse the pun. Yeah, and so how this eventually evolved is it's going to sound a bit silly to you probably. Whenever we finish a phone call with one another or at the end of our podcast episodes, we always ask each other, oh, what stand are you going to be at the expo? And then we come up with some obscure psychic or magic related sort of stand that we're going to be at. But yeah, we always had it on the bucket.
That was a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And we always say fantabulous and see you at the expo afterwards, of course.
Yes,
But
the
yeah.
fantabulous is great. You know, I used to walk down the street and people go, oh, fantabulous! In the middle of a shopping centre or a supermarket, and people say that to you, everybody looks at you.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
So you had a bit of fame from it then?
Well, yes, because we did a lot of country areas, like, Darwin, Mount Isa,
Mhm.
a lot of outlying areas. And of course, Catherine, everybody knows everything.
Yeah.
So and my husband believed in really killing people with our commercials. So everybody knew about it.
Well, we
Yeah.
can confirm most people that we have spoken to about, obviously from Australia, all know the ads, or at least know the catchphrase.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. I don't know if he has a degree in marketing, but if he doesn't, someone needs to give him one.
No, he doesn't. He's just very clever.
Clearly. Yeah, I guess that leads on to the next one. Yeah, how did you come up with the idea for the expo?
Well, it's a funny story, okay?
Yep.
We belong to a spiritual church. You know what a spiritual church is?
No.
It's not like a normal church. It's where you go and do exorcisms, and you learn how to do healings, and you learn all different kinds of things in the spiritual arena.
Really?
And
awesome.
we used to go to the minister of our spiritual church. She lived in a property up near Hinds Dam. And,
on the Gold Coast.
Yes, on the Gold Coast. She only had one toilet. and she had a very small house. And her son got really fed up with, mainly 30-odd ladies and one or two fellas going into the house all the time. So we decided on having a psychic fair for the church to get a drop toilet. That's how it started.
To raise money to get the toilet? Or
A worm toilet.
Oh my God.
So
So
we did the first psychic fair in Southport in
Right.
the old Red Cross Centre.
What
And
what year was this?
32 years ago or something.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
I'm no good with dates.
No, that's fine.
And we did really, really well. And we had just moved up from Sydney not so long before that. So I said to my husband, well, you earned all this money for them. Let's do it for us. And that's how the Psychic Expo started.
No way.
Wow.
So please tell me you did manage to get that drop down toilet, whatever you called it.
We did get the drop-down toilet, yes,
Yeah.
the worm toilet.
Yes, you beauty. Oh, that's amazing. And also just another follow-up one. Please tell me your church is still running.
No, she moved because she was in a firm belief that the Gold Coast was going to be flooded. So she moved to Gundawindi or something way up in the...
Yeah, okay.
There's lots of other ones going now, but just not the one we belong to.
Right, okay. No, yeah. Well, she was correct. The Gold Coast has been flooded many times over since. Depending where you are, it's pretty devastating.
Yes,
Right,
it is.
okay. And then it just kept carrying on from that? Yeah.
Yes, well, we've done it ever since.
Wow. Okay. So that's how it all started. Yeah, and who was involved from the get-go?
Well, the first one we had on our own was actually called the Aquarius Expo, and it was a very big one out of Parklands.
Okay.
And it had hundreds and hundreds of stalls. It was massive, and
Are you serious?
yes, and people came from everywhere. And on the first day, the queues went for miles. So that was the first event we had,
No way.
Wow.
the Aquarius Expo,
Connie,
and that
do you
was
mind me-
really successful. The second event we had was at Jupiter's Casino, and that was the Australian Psychic Expo.
Awesome.
No way.
And that was an amazing event. We had a really, really massive room in the casino. The problem was the queues. So the management of the casino said, well, all your queue of people waiting to get into the expo, they're stopping people from getting into the gambling room.
Oh, they couldn't have that.
No. So I thought, oh no, they're going to close this down or something, you know. So within minutes, they had like cherry pickers come in. They removed all the walls and made the room double the size.
No
That was
way.
our first event. And it was so big that Good Morning Australia put live satellites on top of the casino, and the whole expo went live on Good Morning Australia. That was our first
Aw.
Psychic Expo.
Oh my
We
So that was
god.
pretty good.
We got to find that footage. We got to watch
Yes,
that.
we do.
Well, I've been trying to find the footage of that with no success, but it's
Oh.
somewhere.
If we do,
Oh.
we'll be sure to pass it on to you, 100%.
Wow, that's also just a side question. We hadn't written this down, but I'm sure you won't mind answering. Could you give us like an example or some examples of different types of stands that are at the actual expo?
Well, lots of crystals and books.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The Aura camera. Do you know what that is?
No, could you explain that?
Well, what it is, it's a special camera. It's a Carillion photography, and it takes a picture of you, and it brings you the color of your energy around you. So it
Right.
shows red, green, pink, blue, and then somebody sits down and explains it to you. That was very, very popular when we first started,
Wow.
because it was a
right, okay.
new thing.
I've never
And
heard
then
of
you
that.
have magnetics and so many different things.
I'm assuming there was some reading stands, like tarot card stands or any other kind of clairvoyant
We
style
had 50
stands.
readers at some of the expos.
Yep.
That's a lot of readers, and they were all busy.
Yep.
When we were in Alice Springs, we used to have a store called Herbal High. They
Yeah.
have shops as well.
Yep.
And he sells herbs, which, you know, some of them do send you high, but they're all natural herbs, so there's nothing artificial there.
Oh, so
And
you would have
when we
been
were at the sorry?
you would have been right on the forefront of, you know, all those happy high herbs and stuff shops that exploded.
Well, Happy High, that's the guy we had at the expo, Ray.
Oh,
Right.
no way.
He owned all the shops. And as we were in Alice Springs, a whole stack of policemen came in and carried him away.
Oh, no.
Well,
Yes.
I've got to tell you, Connie, I do have a very quick personal anecdote there is, if you could pass on to him, once we bought this stuff from one there, it was called Magic Dragon.
Oh,
And
yes.
and we smoked it. And that night I had this dream where I just could not wake up, and I had like a million false awakenings in the same dream. And I thought I was dead because I knew I was dreaming, but I kept waking up and then I'd realize I was dreaming again. And then finally I woke up and I was like, whoa, what just happened? But I swear I've always put it down to the Madge Drags.
Well, his stuff was all very good, but it was all natural herbs, which had other side effects. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Interesting. So you said that you had a big attendance at the first one. What's the largest event you've ever ran, like numbers wise?
The largest one we ever ran was the casino and the Aquarius Expo.
So, so like the first Australian Psychic Expo,
Was at the casino.
That was the biggest
casino
one
here, and that was massive. That was really, really big.
Wow.
Could you ballpark how many people roughly, or?
Oh no,
Thousands.
would be thousands, yeah. But,
Yeah.
Just explain there were free entries, so we get no check.
see, we don't charge an entry fee, so we can't check the numbers.
Yeah, of course.
Ah, okay, right. Oh, that makes sense.
It was just a lot of them.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was so
right.
busy they had to give us another room, you know. So it was
Yeah.
busy.
The fact
No,
that
that sounds
the casino gave you twice the size of a room and just say "Good morning Australia" was covering the footage. It must have been.
It was
Quite-
massive
Yeah.
because
yeah,
it took them hours to put the satellites up, and
Oh no way! So, but then you're saying that was the first one was potentially the biggest one. So it didn't keep
Yes.
growing year after year.
well, everything, you know, in every time we went off for the first time, of course, they were very busy.
Oh,
But the Gold Coast is a big place, right?
yes, of course.
Toowoomba would be our second biggest
Yep.
expo, followed by Darwin. Those are always big events.
Okay, so after that kind of first run on the Gold Coast, you started going to the more regional areas.
Yes,
Okay.
because nobody covers the regional areas.
No, that's beautiful.
Niche in the
And I
market.
loved it. The traveling was amazingly good.
Yeah.
You must have seen
awesome.
a lot of the country, have you?
Yes, sure. have.
What a good way to do it.
The next question that we have for you is definitely a big one. What gave you the inspiration behind the iconic taglines, "See you at the expo" and "Fantabulous"? You said your
Well, my
husband was
husband-
involved.
My husband invented those.
So
he's
he's
the
the man
hero of
behind
that.
Fantabulous.
Yes.
I'm the creative one, you see.
Hey,
There he is.
G'day,
Hey,
John.
Hi. Great to see you.
Thank you
Good to see
for your
you too.
efforts and instilling Fantabulous into our brains forever.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, Fantabulous used to get a big hate mail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're kidding.
Really?
Like, get that stupid bloody blonde off the television.
Oh, yes.
And
That's
they
brutal.
reported us for using our grandchildren.
Exploiting
No.
a minor.
Oh,
Really?
I
what?
was told that we were exploiting our grandchild.
What do you
because
mean?
She was only about 7 at the time or something, and she had a little boat top.
Yeah, no, we know the
It
ads.
showed
but-
some of her chest. I mean, that's all it was, a chest.
Oh,
It wasn't
come off
anything
it.
else there. 7 years old. So they reported us to the Broadcasting Commission, tried to get us taken off the air for child exploitation.
Oh, what?
They didn't
Jesus.
succeed.
Oh, of course. Well, she's clearly having a fantabulous time. Like,
Yeah, she didn't
Well,
look like she was.
she was, but they used to hate it when they go down the street and somebody
Oh,
go,
of
hey,
course.
Fantabulous.
yeah, they would have got it all the time, no doubt.
You had
So
it
that
written
was-
on your
that-
car too, remember?
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of the questions we did want to ask you was who are all the girls and ladies in the ads? And it sounds like it's your family
The
tree.
oldest one in the ad is our daughter,
Yep.
and the 2 other girls are her daughters.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
So it is a big family affair.
Yes, it
And-
is.
I'm assuming they all travelled with you to all the different expos around
In
Australia.
the beginning, but
Yep.
then later on, no. Because we were getting staying longer in places, and it was too hard for them. You know, they
Oh.
were at school and different things like
Yeah,
that, so you
Oh.
couldn't really.
How long does a typical expo run?
When we started off, it was 4 days.
Oh, really? Okay.
Our longest expo was in Darwin. It went for a month.
Whoa. A month.
Well, every
A
day.
month, every day. 9 till 8.
And you were there
Could
pretty
have
much every
probably
day.
done another month there too.
Wow.
Really? That you had that much interest?
Yes, because Darwin's a very big place.
Yep.
And lots of people come from islands and outlying areas, and they come from really weird places to the expo.
No way. That's amazing.
And so it is, you know, and you can only take so many people with you because it is expensive to go to Darwin. Accommodation's expensive, food's expensive, everything's expensive.
That's why it's so impressive you stayed there for a whole month. Like that's a big logistic challenge.
Yeah, it was good. Don't have to move for a month.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Bit of a home away from home.
Yeah, so no, Darwin was the longest, and followed by Toowoomba, where we always do 2 weeks.
Yeah. And would the same, say, stands or what have you, would they be there the whole duration, or do people come and go?
We have a baseline of readers, which used to go to every event we had.
Yep.
And they would travel wherever we went, they would go. Then we have local people coming in.
Yeah.
But we did have a baseline of readers, which were, when you go through our old ads on the Australian Psychic Expo page, you'll see the same ladies appearing all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people would wait for hours to see their reader.
No
Right.
way.
Wow.
They were the big celebrities
And
of the event, hey?
some days you get a whole family coming in and they all want to see the same lady.
Oh my
So
God,
they
that's
sit there
incredible.
for the day.
Wow.
Wow.
So those ads obviously had a big, they have a place in all of our hearts. I was just wondering, you mentioned earlier there was no, say, what do you call it, fees to attend. So how did you monetize it then? How were you able to afford those drop-down toilets and the likes?
Through the readings
Okay.
and through the stall holders.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so stall
I
holders.
assume
could-
they paid you commission to run their stalls,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. It's just like a classic kind of market, like a farmer's market or anything like that.
But full of psychics.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
I suppose since we asked before we sort of got going, but could you take it away, Billy, and we'll go back through we just ask you about the Big Brother thing again, maybe in a bit more detail, Connie?
Well, there's really not much to say about Big Brother.
Okay.
Except they put Tammy on and she had to do the readings with a goat.
Oh, so she did go on and do it.
Oh, yes, she did. Yeah.
Oh my God, no way.
The goat won, by the way. It beat her.
Oh, really?
So you're saying, sorry, your daughter is a clairvoyant?
Yes, she is.
Yep.
She is. We're all clairvoyants, but we choose not to use that factor.
Okay.
Are they still your daughters and your granddaughters still involved in the industry?
No, my one granddaughter is a solicitor.
Oh,
wow.
no way.
Yes, and the
Wow.
other granddaughter lives in Monaco, so she's a long way away.
Okay. Oh, excellent. Well, done well for themselves then.
Yeah, they're good girls, and my other daughter lives around the corner, so that's fine. When everything starts off, it's fantastic, and then things slow off. But I found COVID was really a pain for us. I enjoyed being at home, mind you, for the whole time.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
the last event I did was in Darwin, and it went for 5 weeks, and it was the best event we ever had, but it was very, very stressful because every day new messages came through. Are we going to have to lock people in? And in Darwin, they didn't lock you out; they locked you in.
Ah.
So you leave.
What do you mean? Were they-
night
They were locking people in the expo. Like where was it held in Darwin?
in the Hilton,
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yes.
in the Hilton in the ballroom. We always had lovely venues and
Sounds
nice
like it.
air conditioned people. People like that.
Wow. Yeah.
But-
See, I was more imagining, say, in like with a scale that big out in like a park or something like that,
No,
but all indoors. Wow.
all indoors. Like we went to Jupiter's Casino in their ballrooms. No.
Yeah. I'm assuming the Hilton would have
park.
charged a pretty penny too.
Well, yes, they weren't as, 30 odd years ago, it was expensive, but if we
Yep.
were to pay that now, it'd be cheap.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You're talking about
But
the
I'm
last-
sure it's probably
last Darwin one. That was actually.
So-
I think we paid about, if I remember correctly, around 12 or 14,000 for their room in the Hilton.
for the month.
That wasn't too bad. I mean, because we knew what the financial potential was for that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't a gamble. It wasn't a gamble. We'd had, but you know, we'd been there about 30 times at that stage when we did the last one.
Really?
Right.
I'm
Wow.
assuming
Every year we did it, all bar
Yeah.
1 year, I think. Yeah.
one per year. Oh, wow. So,
Awesome.
yeah, I guess that leads to the next question. I know you wanted to take it, Marky, but where's the expo at now?
Nowhere.
Oh, no.
Connie returned from Darwin, and she said, "I said, you know, how did you go?" And she said, "I'm exhausted," which you'd expect after 5 weeks.
Of course.
And she said, "Guess what? We're retired."
So,
Yes, but,
unfortunately,
you know, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I had a really bad feeling that I had to leave there and then. So I
Yep.
had packed the car already. So I just took my stuff and I hopped in the car and
Wow.
I got just an hour outside Catherine, which is about a 4-hour drive.
Yep.
And there was about 30 policemen on the road. And they said, "What are you doing? You're supposed to stay in Darwin." I said, "Well, I really want to go home." He said, "Okay, I'll give you 50 minutes to get out of Catherine." I said, "But I got to stop for petrol. I got to go to the loo. I got to get a sandwich." He said, "You've got 50 minutes. And he gave me a big white pass saying, has to be out of Catherine by that time. So it's just as well they don't have a speed limit in Darwin. So I really got to Catherine really, really quick. And on the other side of Catherine, there was another 30 policemen.
oh,
Jesus.
They were everywhere, checking it was okay for me to leave Darwin.
Wow.
wow.
So,
Crazy
and then I get
times.
to the New South Wales border, the same thing.
Oh, it's so brutal.
It was 6 in the morning. I got to the border. I was breath tested. My car was checked if I was carrying illegal stuff, and I just had enough by that stage.
Yeah, that's so
Wow.
draining. So it sounds like another great idea of business that was kind of ruined mostly by COVID. Or
I think that was just the final.
Yeah, really
top
really
on top of
deflated you.
everything. Yeah.
But honestly,
I can
having
imagine
a-
in a
having a-
business like that, very difficult to run with those sorts of restrictions, isn't it?
Oh,
But-
big time.
Well, it is, yes.
And
But
obviously
one
you've done it
day we were in Darwin and they said nobody's allowed to come into the city today. So we had no customers that day.
Oh,
It was just,
oh,
it
geez.
was a pain.
Yep.
right.
But you've been running it
Right.
for 30 years, so you were probably looking forward to having a break nonetheless.
Oh, I miss it.
You do? Oh,
Yes.
Is there any chance, Connie, of it coming back ever in the future? Would you say
No.
no?
No.
And what?
Unfortunately, all the lovely ladies I've worked with on a permanent basis and had for about 20 and 30 years, over half of them have passed away.
oh,
Sorry to hear.
They were
Sorry
all
to hear.
pretty old, you know.
yeah.
And it
All of
wasn't.
us were way past our 60s. We had one reader who was 89,
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
and she was so popular. She was booked out wherever she went, you know. So,
Yep.
no, it'd be different.
Okay.
I don't think
Yeah.
I could adjust.
Because I'm
And
assuming,
it
you know,
was-
the spending all that time with those ladies over the years, you've all become the best of friends too. So it just wouldn't be the same without them.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. No.
It's like you've lost the band. Oh,
So-
man.
And was it not something, Connie, that you would considered giving on to your children since they were involved in it?
No, they're not interested.
Nah, I didn't fancy it.
No, they even refused to do the commercials in the last 2 or 3 years.
Oh, that's going to be devastating for our surprise question.
Well,
Um,
so I guess that means there's no chance of reviving it, even with a bit of help from, say, the pod gods to help manage it, to alleviate some of the pressures of you. Okay.
No. I might
Oh,
do
tragedy.
a charity or something, but no.
Oh,
No.
that's tragic.
Not on a commercial basis, no.
Oh,
Okay.
because that we had that on our bucket list, and now what are we going to do, Connie? We're lost.
Well, there's lots of psychic experts in the UK.
Yeah, but are they as fantabulous as your one?
From what I heard, no.
Oh, exactly. Well, there you go. I'm not going to settle for second best.
I heard they're pretty yucky and they're in little old church halls and they're not very exciting.
I'll have to check one out for you.
Well, my best friend lives in the Isle of Wight. And,
Right.
And she said they're pretty lousy.
Okay.
Oh, so
Okay.
you've had first-hand source review.
Yeah.
So I think Christian's got a special request for you that we've cooked up.
So unfortunately, you might have already revealed the answer, but we were wondering if there was any possible way we could get the band back together to do an expo ad, but for the pod gods, as the same time a bit of a crossover.
Oh, I don't think my granddaughter, who is a solicitor, would really. She's pretty straight and narrow these days.
Oh,
Is she the solicitor?
She's a
That's the grand-
solicitor, yeah.
She probably
Okay.
also doesn't want everyone to know her face again to yell out "Fantabulous" all the time.
No, and my other granddaughter definitely not.
oh, that's a shame.
Tobacco, and she mixes with a really good crowd. I think she wants to
Oh,
hide
no.
her past.
Her partner is a Formula One driver, you see.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
Yeah, so it probably wouldn't sit well with her too.
Oh,
She's
come
in
on.
Verstappen, is she?
No, I wish.
I don't.
I'd be
can't
set
forget-
for life if it was.
You can't forget your roots. Come on.
Yeah, so
Okay.
our granddaughter, who's a solicitor, though, I know where she's coming from because we spoke to her about it 2 years ago and she said, "No, look, I have to ease up. It's not good for the image of she stands up in court there,
That's a real
okay.
shame.
and she's known as the fantabulous girl. It's not exactly a good image for a lawyer."
Oh,
Well,
Well,
if she gets you onto the marketing, Johnny, I reckon she'll be having customers flocking in her law office.
Oh, she's doing pretty good.
surely not as good as those initial expos, though.
Oh, she's a very serious young lady.
Yeah. Well, in that, I guess, failing that, then, are we able to get your blessings, say, to continue to be able to use Fantabulous and say see you at the expo at the tail end of our
Go
pod?
for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we've got to keep the dream alive.
Goldie doesn't mind, so that's okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, John, you're a legend.
So tell me, when are your podcasts starting?
So we've only really just started getting off the ground now. It's been something that we've been talking about for a couple of years, but the distance between us has obviously always been a big challenge. But just recently we've gone, you know what, bugger it. We've just got to sink our teeth into it and just start doing it. We're kind of in the learning and everything process still. So we have started releasing them, but we're quite small now. It's mostly our friends and family watching, but the internet has such a big outreach. When we are dropping certain things, they are kind of reaching a lot of views here or there. But still, yeah. So how long have we been doing it now, Mark? About 2 months or so?
2.5 months-ish, yes.
Yeah. So we'll definitely send you some
So,
links to this.
geographically, where are you? Where are you, gentlemen? One's in England, one's here in Oz.
Yeah,
Is
so
that sorry?
I'm actually a Gold Coast boy myself. That's why my ears pricked up when you said you had your first or the actual the one at the casino there. So I'm on the southern Gold Coast, and that's kind of where Mark and I grew up together. And then Mark did the classic young Australian move of moving to Europe to do that holiday over there, and he's never come back.
But it is doable to work with that kind of distance. I presently work as an editor, book editor, for the lady Connie spoke about on the Isle of Wight, and we've worked together now for actually about 15 years.
Oh wow!
While the expos run, she writes, I edit.
Oh, awesome!
Constant communication,
yeah.
And it's as though there is no distance with the internet. Yeah. It just distance isn't an issue at all.
Yeah, well, and as you know, the technology keeps improving all the time too, so it is getting easier and easier for us. So
yeah, we'll definitely we'll link you up to the podcast if you like, but I won't lie to you. We're pretty amateur, and it is a lot of rambling about not a lot of stuff.
That's all right. Well, we can be pretty amateur too. Trust me.
No, I don't believe it.
But look, let me just say this. You haven't covered this. Why our expos succeeded the way they did, way beyond anything that's happened previously, is that it was the most simple concept ever. And that is that we decided we were going to run the Psychic Expo, which is notoriously a small business in anyone's language, a few readers, a couple of stalls and so on, 1 day events, 2 day events. And we were going to enlarge them by going on television, which is the ads. And so every one of we've run over 900 expos over the 30 years. Every one of them was televised. And that's the difference between our business and the other psychic expos.
No way.
Despite all of that, despite the obvious advantages of television advertising, nobody ever copied us, which was wonderful.
Yeah.
So
well,
we
I hate to admit the
continue
secret's
to
out now,
dominate
but you've wrapped the business up now, haven't you? So
yeah.
That's
I'm
amazing
hoping to
that-
be able to get my wife back to work, actually, so we can make some more money.
Well, you know, we're always here waiting to give it a rebirth. So anytime, let us
Good.
know. So I just done some quick maths. You did about 900 expos over 30
Over
years.
900, yeah.
Over 900.
On average, it's about 30 a year.
I was just going to say that's about 30 a year.
Yeah.
Holy smoke!
Holy
So you
moly.
guys have been traveling a lot, and if one of the months was just spent at Darwin, were you ever home?
No, I wasn't.
Wow.
That's why our marriage has lasted so well. Married 51 years, and I've only seen her for 4 months.
That's the secret, is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the secret.
I'll have to let my partner know. It's time to hit the road. Oh, that's great.
Now listen, you young man in England,
Yep.
you won't be there for much longer
Why?
Why is that?
because I can see you moving back to Oz within the next year or two.
Oh, my lordy.
So your
Time's up.
You know-
time's up over there.
What
You
the
know,
hell?
Connie, you know what? We have literally in the last week just made a sort of deal that's predicated on something about me coming back in the next 6 months to a year. So you've just proven that you're legit, the real deal.
No joke. We
No,
signed it.
definitely, it's coming through very strong. You're on the way home, babes.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Wow.
filled my heart, honestly, Connie, because I've been wanting this for over a decade now, and we had a bit of a teary moment the other day, and we signed this deal in tears, and I'm holding him to it. So no, it's happening.
Well, it's on public view now.
now. Exactly. There's no going back.
and
I said
and,
it's written in the stars, so he will do it.
and you
Oh,
did the
amazing.
switch. You did the switcheroo on us, Connie. Before the interview, you said you wouldn't give us a reading, but you did one off the bat.
I didn't give you a reading, I gave you a message.
What message? Yeah, well,
The
yeah.
message came through that you're on the way back to Australia, so I'm always
Oh.
happy to pass on messages.
Oh, I
Message
appreciate that,
received.
Connie.
Loud and clear.
Thank you.
Now, if you ever want a top author,
Yep.
I can recommend you one. Can't be Dad.
Yes.
Please
You
do.
can.
The lady with whom I work, Cassandra Eason,
Google her.
Cassandra, Cassandra Eason. She's written over 140 books, which is
EASON. It's Cassandra Eason. Yeah, got that down.
Yes.
Beautiful.
enormous. And she's
Oh,
written
yeah.
over 140 books.
Have you helped edit them,
That's
John?
the one I edit for.
Ah, yes.
And she's probably the most knowledgeable person we've ever met. As
wow.
an interviewee, she would be magnificent.
Oh, really?
Wow.
But she has no limit to her subject matter.
Oh,
Wow.
You can discuss anything with her, and she's an expert on it, and she is genuinely an expert on it. She's a Rhodes Scholar.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
And she's a druidess.
A druidess.
Oh, well,
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah,
Honestly,
I've just Googled her, and she as you said, she seems well versed in pretty much everything.
Oh,
Plants,
yes.
spells, crystals, auras, the whole shebang.
Yeah, I have to tell you a funny story about Cassandra.
Please do.
Her first long trip with me on the road, but 15 years ago now?
A bit more than that. Though.
But 20 years ago, I don't know. No, we were driving to Mount Isa, and I told her how long that drive was, and she said, gee, it only takes 2.5 hours to get around the Isle of Wight. I said, well, long drive. So about 6 hours later, she says, oh, I really would like a cappuccino. I said to her, well, you got Buckley's and none. You're not going to get a cappuccino around here. She said, you watch me. I perform magic. I said, Cass, no magic for cappuccinos. So we go to the local, your highway cafe, and she goes to the lady behind the counter, who is your typical Aussie. You know, she's got the ironing board in the coffee shop and the dog sitting on the couch.
Yep.
And she's got her tooth in, forgot her tooth in. She's got a big W dress on. And Cass says to her, "Could I have a cappuccino, please?" So she stands up and she goes, "Love, fridge is on the side, milk's in there, coffee's there. Take it or leave it." So Cass, ever so polite, says, "Oh yes, no problem. I'll go and make it."
I bet she didn't see that coming, hey?
Yeah. But
Well,
you know, when you drive outback Australia, you know you're not going to get a cappuccino or a latte.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, definitely not.
No milk frothers out there.
No.
We were a bit worried because obviously having you on as a guest, we didn't think we could really top it or get somebody in a similar plane. But no, thanks for recommending Cass. We'll have to give her a call. Maybe we might potentially ask for one last favor that when we go to reach out to her, you just give her a heads up so that she knows.
I'm speaking with her today.
Yep.
Later on today, our time, when she's out of bed, and I will mention this discussion, and I will have her agree to speak with you.
Oh, you're too kind.
That's
Awesome,
not a problem.
John.
She'll do that.
Oh, thank you, mate. I
Thank you very
appreciate that.
much.
It's awesome. Excellent.
Well, if you send us through a link, I'll put it up on my Facebook page and what have you, so people can
Oh, perfect.
no.
Yeah.
podcast.
No way.
Excellent.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Awesome. Will do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I guess we've only really got one last sort of request to make of you, if that's all right, Connie.
Yeah.
So we've got a bit of, as I've mentioned, we've got a bit of a long-standing, well, not long-standing, but a tradition at the podcast that at the end of it, we always we like to watch the advert for the expo, and then and then we finish off telling which stand that we're going to be at this time round. All right. So if you're happy to do so,
Go ahead.
So this is your daughter here, then, Connie, is it?
Oh, it's still loading.
Yes, that's her.
All right. So let her rip.
Yep.
Hi, the Australian Psychic Expo is back, and this year it's more fantabulous than ever. I just know you'll love it as much as I do.
I'm gonna buy some crystals if Mum gives me the money.
I'm going to have a psychic reading. I can't wait. Don't forget, our psychics are the most experienced and accurate in Australia. Fantabulous. Fantabulous.
Fantabulous.
See you at the expo.
I love the passion, always.
That's a fantastic advert. You've done great there, John.
Thank you.
He's got lots of them, you know.
Yeah, we've watched a few of them. With all the ones that we can dig out, we have dug out. Don't worry. I've seen the one with you in, Connie. I've seen you in a couple of them.
Yeah, because we had no more volunteers. It's funny, the first time I did an ad, some guy rang up and he said, "Would you get that old duck off the television and bring the young one back?"
Oh, my lordy.
How rude. How rude.
Yes.
Oh, man. People are brutal, aren't they?
Oh, he just
He
doesn't
thought he was-
recognize
he didn't
doesn't
realise
recognize
he
true
was
beauty.
the person in the ad.
Yeah. Oh, water off the duck's back, that stuff. I mean, gotta carry on. Obviously everyone else loved it.
Yeah. So so to give you an example of which stand would you be at, Christian?
I actually know one I definitely want to be at. I want to be at the hypnotism stand where we do our best to hypnotize Connie into reopening the expo.
Oh.
Well, you miss out on that because I am a hypnotherapist. You don't have no chance.
Oh,
You know,
no.
Oh, rumbled.
Oh, no.
All right. Well,
scratch that then. Damn.
that's a shame. Well, see if you can combat this one, Connie. I'm going to go to the isolation chamber meditation stand so I can go back in my mind to the days of that first expo at the Jupiter's Casino.
Well, you'll have to go and see Ray first. He can give you some stuff to help you get there.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Ray, by the way, he has a Facebook page. His name is Ray Thorpe.
Oh, we'd happily get in touch with him as well. We'd love to.
Send him a message on his Facebook page because he travels a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he'll happily talk to you. He's really interesting to talk to.
He lives
Oh,
on the road.
awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
He fought the government and he won.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, I'd love to hear that story. I'd love to hear that story.
Yeah, so contact him.
All right.
Tell
Yeah,
him Connie said.
will
we'll
do.
do. We'll do. We've got to use a few name drops of the big players in the industry, don't we?
Yeah, but Ray's good. He fought the government. He spent a fortune,
Oh, wow.
and he got that, and then he got legal to open his shops and sell his herbs.
Oh, unreal.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah.
I've never. I've never really. I know that they have had trouble in the past, but I've never looked into it. I really want to. I'd love to hear all about that.
And I've always wondered how they got away with it.
Send him a message.
Awesome.
we will. We
Connie
will.
said you've got to speak to him.
Yeah. Oh,
We
thank
will.
you for another great suggestion.
Well, Connie. So, which stand will you be at?
I'll be booking the psychics.
Oh, excellent.
That's what I
Thanks.
normally do. I sit there and say, who would you like to see today? And if they don't know, I ask them what they would like from their reading, and I make sure they get the right person for them.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Say
excellent.
what they would like. What do you mean?
Well, some people want to contact someone which has passed away, so there's no point in putting them with the palmist. You know, then you have to put them with the psychic medium. Other people's want a card reading, so you don't want to send them to a person who holds your hand to do a reading. There's so many different options.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure people get what you want. And that's why our expo was successful, because we treated everybody with love, care, and attention. And it
Beautiful.
was personal. It wasn't
Yes.
a number.
Sounds like you
Right.
cater to everyone's needs. Love that.
We did.
Yeah,
Oh,
beautiful.
Brilliant.
Well, geez,
All right.
thank you so much for your time, guys. Really, really, really appreciate it. I know it's blown out a bit longer than we anticipated, but it's just
That's
because
all right.
it's been a very fascinating conversation. So,
I'm happy to do it again if you want to do it another time on a
right.
different subject.
absolutely.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
We would
No,
love to, Connie. You've been absolutely golden.
Of course.
so, if you don't mind me asking, whereabouts are you guys nowadays? Obviously, still in Australia.
Carrara.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
Not too
okay.
far.
Maybe one
We're
day
the
we'll
old
catch up
people
for
up on the hill.
Yep, yep. Maybe we'll catch up for a
Our
cappuccino
house
sometime.
is way up on the hill, so I used to love that song, The Folks Who Live on Top of the Hill, so that's us.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, excellent.
Very
Well, yeah,
fitting.
we'll be in touch again, and I guess we'll sign off with Fantabulous.
See you at the expo.
See you at the expo.
See you at the expo, Connie.
Fabulous.
See you, John. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Love your work, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are the Pod Gods, and we're broadcasting to you.